Summer camp sort of reminds me of a cabin in the middle of the Sequoia National Forest, Hume Lake, canoeing, and some recreational fun. But these days, summer camp can be so much more because of the trend, which is extreme summer camping. Ian Brassett is with us this morning to explain. We welcome you to the show.
Good morning.
It's good to see you. Okay, so I don't know how this changed, but I mean, I was completely content with a canoe. I think we had a blob. Somebody jumped off of one end of a big bouncy thing, and the one was catapulted into the water, and I was good.
Yeah.
But it's different.
Kids change, and kids' needs changed. I mean, skateboarding with X Games, it's all blown up. So we do a lot of ropes courses, zip lines, mountain biking, definitely a lot of extreme stuff.
Okay, so this is all part of Pali Adventures.
Yeah.
And they are in Southern California.
Correct.
Set the stage for us.
Well, it's 1 week specialty camps. You choose a specialty, flying trapeze or secret agent camp, and then afternoon electives. So kids choose their activities. So we got the high ropes course going on there and the zip line.
Oh, geez.
We actually have a quad zip that's 4 zip lines over 600 feet. Definitely something fun.
So basically the breakdown you were explaining to me, wow, they can even ride motorcycles and skateboards. So the first half of their day, let's say from sun up to say lunch, is the specialty. And they include skateboarding, trapeze.
Yeah, we have trapeze, girl power.
Girl power, okay.
Lots of paintball and manis and petties, and then we have, you know, the flying trapeze, secret agent camp, extreme action.
Okay.
And then in the afternoon, 100% free choice program. Kids can choose to do, you know, culinary in the morning and paintball in the afternoon.
Okay, so why go this route? Because, like, what's wrong with old school, you know, nostalgia, weenies and s'mores around a campfire?
There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what your child likes, if your child needs structure, a cabin structured program is fine. But in this day and age, kids like to choose their activities. They're very individual.
They want more, don't they?
They want a lot more than we wanted when we were kids. So our job is to give it to them.
So you give it to them, what, like for a week at a time, 200 kids or so, you stand in front, you're like the camp guy. You're the go-to guy.
Yes.
What, as parents, knowing what you know, having, you know, had that sort of rapport with kids and parents, what should parents be looking for in a camp for their kids once they know, of course, the personality of their kid?
Sure, they've got to choose a camp that their kid will like. Make sure it's an ACA accredited camp.
ACA, what does that mean?
American Camping Association.
Okay.
Accredited camp. That way you know you're getting the safety guidelines, the rules and regulations, staff hiring, things like that. And talk to the director and find out, you know, is it a good match for your child? That's the biggest thing. You just got to spend time asking questions. And if a camp director won't spend half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour with you talking about your program,
that might be a sign.
Choose a different camp.
Okay. Ideally, for these kind of stay overnight camps, you recommend like 9 to 16, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 9 to 16. The longer you wait, the harder it is for a child to go away to camp.
Yeah. I don't think I did it until high school.
Yeah, it's
but
tough.
I was ready then.
It's tough for new kids to leave when they're 14, 15 to go into a camp setting if they've always been at home.
Yeah.
The younger kids, if they're 8, 9 years of age going away, they just have a blast.
Well, a lot of people have already, you know, started to think about, you know, local summer camps, maybe just, you know, something locally where they're going to stay at home and then go off for the day.
Sure.
But do we still have time? Is there still availability to ship them off to camp in Cali?
Oh, absolutely. There's always specialties open. Some specialties are closing, so I wouldn't wait too long.
But you do have availability, and the dates run through when?
June 17th to August 25th.
Okay, so depending on the school schedule, you still have time.
We do 10 one-week programs.
You know, while I'm also on the topic of your camp, I know that there might actually be some young people watching, college kids, ASU. They may go, you know, I've always wanted to be like at a camp, working at a camp, being a kid.
Sure.
The best way that they can get in touch with you is just to seek you out online. And I imagine you're always going to be looking for camp counselors and such.
We're pretty good. We get a high return rate with our staff, so I'm actually fully staffed right now. And
somebody's going to grow up and get married.
Sooner rather than later, but why?
You know, why bother when you can go and have fun at extreme camp? Lastly,
Exactly.
Your best bit of advice for the things that we want to take. I mean, we know the sunblock, we know the hats. Is there something that you think would be like, oh man, I almost forgot that we should pack?
Water balloons.
All right. That's a good counselor
Gotta take
right
water
there.
balloons with you, fill them up.
You know you're going to have fun when the camp director's telling you, make sure you bring the water balloons. Well, thank you so much for coming and telling us
My
about
pleasure.
Pali Adventures. We're going to have more information on how you can get your kids in extreme summer camping. Andy's all over this. She wants to send her 13-year-old off to have fun. He'd do the secret agent, wouldn't he?
No, I want to do it. They need adult extreme camp.
Do you accept 29-year-olds?
Nah, it's called work.
All right. More information on SonoraLiving.com.